Hi everyone, if you're one of the 3 people in all of California who did not watch the Dodger game last night, in case you didn't know, they won 4-3, Game 7 in dramatic fashion onto the World Series. And even though it's only a game of baseball, I think it lifted all of our spirits up when we needed it. And there's so many life lessons in all kinds of things in life, in sports as well. I don't know if you've ever had an opportunity to see this amazing video. It's called The Champions of Faith. It's baseball's biggest stars reveal how their faith guides and sustains their spectacular major league career. And there's so many players, and one of them, our own St. Mel Jeff Suppan and Mike Scioscia right up the road here. And what this video talks about, it's not so much the game of baseball, but it's the game of life. And how faith in God really does reflect what takes place on the field and in our own life. Even if you don't like baseball, the field of dreams is really all of us. And God puts us in this game. And some of the lessons that we learned, even over the 7-game series, they were down 3-1. And even last night's game, they were down. But the whole story is you never give up. You always have hope. As long as there's one more pitch to go, you have a chance. And that's some of the lessons we learn. And in this video, it's all about how God really motivates their decisions and their game, and everything they do gives glory to God. So let's see in the life lessons of life how the church and God can relate. If you ever find yourself on the field of dreams and you make an error, and sometimes forced error, unforced error, whatever it may be, sometimes we get down on ourselves when we commit those errors, but faith in God, this is where we come. We come to the sacrament of reconciliation because God doesn't just correct our errors, He erases them. And therefore we can play the game of life with clear eyes, a fresh start, no matter what the error may be. Something deep and personal, something just happens every day. You come to this sacrament, God puts you right back in the game of life. I know when I was in Little League and playing pony, my greatest cheerleader was my mom. She was, no matter what we were, sometimes we didn't win one game all year and they had the mercy rule on every game. That's the kind of team I was on, the Bad News Bears. But I could always hear the voice in the stands of my mom cheering. In the game of life, we have a heavenly mother, Mary, who cheers us on, especially those moments where maybe we feel defeated, maybe nothing seems to be winning or working out right. Stop. Ask the Blessed Mother to intercede. Say a Hail Mary. She's cheering for you. And one of the great things about being a fan in the sports is that you go and you have a Dodger dog or whatever it is that feeds you at the game. It's part of the whole feeling of the game, the smells of the food and the popcorn and the hot dogs and all those things. It's a part of the game. In the spiritual game, if you will, the food that really does sustain us, that lifts us up and gives us the courage to get back into the game, is right here. We as Catholic Christians believe that this is the ultimate spiritual food, the Eucharist that Jesus gives to us. So my friends, as we all cheer on the Dodgers, we know it's something much, much bigger than that. It's the game of life. We got to pick each other up, play together as a team, and most importantly, we never give up. God bless you. Have a beautiful day, and go Dodgers.
Cepeda runs the field of ball, so does Hiller, so does...